All right, it's been a few busy weather days, but things this afternoon have settled down. It's a beautiful evening. I'm David Paul. Welcome to the KHO 11 Weather Center on this Wednesday evening. Herman Park is just as beautiful as it gets this evening. It's a warmish, late spring, early summer evening out here. Things are going to warm up a little bit tomorrow. We've got another cold front coming in Thursday night into Friday morning. Things are going to cool off. It is going to be cooler, noticeably cooler this weekend than it was last weekend. And last weekend was one of the finest May weekends you ever get. And this weekend's going to be even better, which is perfect because this is Mother's Day weekend and Mother's Day Sunday. So if you want to have a picnic and do something outside for mom, like really surprise her with a picnic or something outside, this is the weekend to do it. Again, beautiful Wednesday evening. Memorial Drive's looking good. The park's gorgeous. And it's 83 right now. That's at Bush Intercontinental Airport as we wrap up what's been an interesting day. We started with storms in the morning, rain and thunder on the coast, thunder and light rain inland, and now it's sunny all over the place. Winds are southeast at 10. Dew point at 64, so it's relatively comfortable. It's not terribly humid. The humidity is noticeable, but it's not bad. We will scour out the humidity before the end of this work week is over. Temps outside, comfortable for late spring. Hobby at 80, Bush 83, Sugar Land 84. Columbus 83. A lot of wave action in the Gulf of Mexico with that east breeze pushing the water and the waves in to the beaches of the upper Texas coast. But it's beautiful down in Galveston. Seawall Boulevard looking good. This evening, lovely to take a walk. We'll drop through 80 by 7 o'clock into the 70s. And then we do get down into the mid to low 70s by the time we get to midnight, 1 a.m. So a comfortable evening. High clouds will thicken overnight, but they're not going to bring any rain overnight. A mix of high clouds and moon as we head into the overnight and early morning hours. Next 3 days. So tomorrow is the warmest day we have for a while, 87. And then the front comes in. Front's going to come through Thursday night into the wee hours of Friday morning. That's why we have a 20% rain chance. That'll be Thursday evening, Thursday night as that front pushes in. By the time we get to Friday morning, that system will have raced to the east. So we're not expecting any rain on Friday. Just an interesting day with a mix of sun and clouds, a north breeze, and cooler, high only 81, and then a Saturday high temp of 76. So last weekend we had a high of, I believe it was 82 on Saturday and 83 on Sunday. So we're going to be, a good 5, 6, 7 degrees cooler this coming weekend for high temps than we were last weekend. Last weekend was just spectacular. There will be a slight chance for a few little pop-up showers in the afternoon, I think both Saturday and maybe also on Sunday as well. Just a slight chance. But there's going to be an upper level low parked overhead. That's going to help us bring us the unusually cooler weather. But upper level lows this time of the year, if you get a little sunshine coming through, you can get a little pop-up shower here and there, but nothing to cancel any plans. Rain totals over the past 24 hours. Well, it was the coast from Matagorda Bay to Bay City, up through Brazoria, Matagorda County, Galveston Island, Bolivar Peninsula that had the heavy rain this morning. The bulk of the really heavy stuff over in southwest Louisiana. They had rain totals in Lake Charles area getting it to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of rain in spots there. We didn't get nearly that. But inland rain, this is from yesterday evening as that line of showers came through and weakened as it came through. Rain totals, again, past 24 hours. So this counts a little bit of yesterday afternoon and evening. Jersey Village, 0.4 of an inch. Dryersdale, 0.2 of an inch. Barrett, Atascocita, I see you at 1/10. Barrett, 3/10. Mont Belvieu, 0.3 of an inch of rain. Let's see, Pasadena, 2/10. LaPorte, Baytown, about a 1/2 inch of rain past 24 hours. LaPorte, Baytown, most of that came in the morning, this morning. And then our neighborhood weather network. So these are individual weather stations we have all over the place. Give us great info down to street level. Driftwood Lane in Galveston near downtown. About 2 1/4 inches of rain. That all fell early on this Wednesday morning. Bernardo de Galvez Avenue, 2 inches of rain. Tuna Street had 1 inch of rain. And then further inland in Galveston County, you had some decent showers this morning. League City to Kemah, Glenmont, our Tempest station there, about a 1/2 inch, better than a 1/2 inch of rain there. Sand Shadow Drive, 1/2 inch of rain. Flumencio Gardens, 3/4 of an inch of rain. Bending Stream Drive, you guys had about 1 1/3 inches of rain just this morning. So League City, Kemah, you guys did get wet this morning. And now everybody is sunny. As that rain we had this morning, you can see it clearly racing on down the upper Gulf Coast. Look at the swirl to that. So that is a Vort Max. That's got structure. It's going to last all the way into Florida as it pushes east tonight. We're clearing will be beautiful tonight. So here's the setup as we head into Thursday. That system continues to head east. We've got a new system that will develop out west, but it will stay far enough west so that most of Thursday is just a nice day, a mix of sun and clouds, and it will warm. It will end up in the mid to upper 80s on Thursday afternoon, so a warm day. As that system approaches, the trajectory of this looks like it's going to pass mostly south of Houston, maybe grazing our southern counties south of I-10 toward Galveston and Matagorda Bay, but then by Friday morning, it's east of us, and we end up being cooler, mix of sun and clouds, but it ends up being a very nice afternoon on Friday. So the rain comes really overnight Thursday night. All of this is going to result in a gorgeous Mother's Day weekend. 78 is the high temp. The high temp, 78. Here as we push into the second week of May. That's unusually comfortably cool. Rain chance is about 0. And it's going to be a beautiful weekend to take mom out and just do something fun. Let's walk through Thursday's future track. So this is Thursday morning. Tomorrow we start quiet. We might see a few showers pop down toward Matagorda Bay, Matagorda County, Bay City, toward the Brazosport area, southern portions of Brazoria County. That's by 3:30 in the afternoon. I think most of the inland areas, we just have a nice day. But you have a rain chance down here to the south. That's the leading edge of that next little piece of energy coming in. Now look how this works. We go into 10 o'clock Thursday night. So hopefully most of us are going home, getting ready for bed, and by 10 o'clock, rain and thunder developing to the southwest of us from Columbus to El Campo and further down toward Matagorda Bay and Port Lavaca. That will come through and skirt our southern regions, maybe the southern third of the area, southern quarter of our area, El Campo, Angleton, Bay City, Galveston, by 1 a.m. So in the wee hours of the morning, Thursday night into Friday morning, that next little system skirts by, and then it's out of here by the time we get to sunrise on Friday. So we end up with a very nice day on Friday, but that is the system that's going to pull a front through here, give us a north wind, and start the process of bringing in more cool, beautiful, dry air for the weekend, unusually cool this coming weekend. So over the weekend at the upper levels, we'll have low pressure sitting on top of us. That will keep things a mix of clouds and sun and a slight chance for a little shower to pop. When you have an upper level low overhead, you can get a little shower here and there. So the rain chance isn't 0 this weekend, but it's 20% or less both Saturday and Mom's Day Sunday. That's what the map looks like on Saturday as we go into May the 10th. Enjoy this because it won't last. That exits, and then a ridge of high pressure in the upper levels builds in. When you get a ridging pattern like that, you get underneath that ridge, that's when things start getting hot. And by the time we get into May 17th, the middle going into the second half of the month, it's going to start getting hot. We're going to start hitting the 90s in Houston. It's the middle of May. June is right around the corner. So this is not out of the ordinary. What's out of the ordinary is how cool this coming weekend is going to be. This is looking into next week. Wednesday afternoon, 100 in Mason, Texas. San Angelo goes to 103. Fort Stockton, 96. Eagle Pass, 101. Houston, low 90s as we head into the middle of next week. It's about time we're hitting 90s. That's about normal this time of the year. But as we head into the second part of the month, May 13th through the 17th, temps in Houston are expected to get above normal, especially with those triple digits. It's a little early for that out in West Texas. As far as rain chances go, with that ridge building in, we're going to go into a little bit of a dry spell here after a rainy couple of weeks. We're going to dry out as we head into May 13th through the 17th. Rain chances below normal. Okay. So overnight tonight into Thursday morning, it's quiet. We're a mix of clouds and moon. Cypress 65 in the morning, Alameda 67, Channelview 66, LaPorte 66, Baytown 66. A very comfortable morning. Huntsville down to 61 in the morning, Navasota 62, Sugarland 66, Galveston, you begin the day at 75 tomorrow. And then it ends up being, for most of us, a very nice day. That 20% chance for rain does come in late afternoon, and then in the evening it builds as that system I showed you comes through, the one that skirts our southern quarter of the area. High temp goes to 87 tomorrow. And then after that, we start cooling off. High of only 81 on Friday. Highs in the 70s Saturday, Sunday. Just as peachy as it gets for Houston. Low of 62 Saturday morning, low of 58 Sunday morning, 58 Monday morning. We start warming Monday afternoon. going up to a high of 84. 89 by Tuesday. I do think we hit 90 by next Wednesday. So, man, enjoy this beautiful last taste of cool weather, because I really think that's the end of it as we head into the end of May. And the next thing you know, it's going to be June, and hurricane season starts on June 1st. That's where we stand on this Wednesday night, folks. Have a beautiful evening out there.